Hi, this is Jillian. I'm going to walk you through the process of how to make a LinkedIn slider using Canva. So what you want to do is you always want to start off with a good size, normal size for a LinkedIn post, which is 1200 by 630. Heard this dimension from John Asperian, so it must be right. If you don't know how to do that, you go into Canva and you just click here where it says custom size and whoops. Here we go, 1200 by 630, and you would create the new design, and there you go. So let's just go ahead and we'll go with that. What I want to do now is, here is my first slide of my slider. So how do I add more? Simply just add a new page. There is a new page, so I could have my next text block come in here. This could be page 2, and then of course I can put any kind of element or graphic that I want to put in here. So I don't know, let's just go ahead and put this Christmas tree and surfboard and put those over here. If I want to make another one, I can just go ahead and add a new one. If I want my text to always be this sort of the same size, or maybe I want bullets or something along that line. So I could have bullet 3, bullet 4. So now if I want, I can just duplicate the page. And so then I could change this to be page 3. I could swap out this graphic and put something else in instead. So go over here, grab elements, and I don't know, we'll grab this little chimp guy or baboon or mandrill or whatever he is. And he goes over there, and so on and so on and so on. And the nice thing about sliders is you can also use the templates, and there's all these wonderful templates that if I wanted to come in, say for instance here, the art and science of great copy, this is, look at all this. I would just bring all these in and I can just, it's 25 pages. So if I like this one, I can either bring in the whole presentation, or I just like that one. Add it as a new page or replace a current page. So I'll just say I'll add it as a new page. So there it is. I can change it, swap it out. If I want to add another one, here's now just a plain purple page. But say, for instance, say I want this one and I like that one, I can actually go ahead and now replace that with my own photograph. If I wanted to bring in, here we go, there's a photograph. It just swaps out and replaces it. You really can't get easier than this. This is just so cool. And if I say, I don't like that one, then I can go ahead and I can use that picture. I could use this picture, any picture. The dog's kind of cute. Let's leave him in there. And so there we go. We have a slider now of several different pages. And then, of course, the templates that I used as well. And at this point, if I want to go ahead and make this a download, I just come over here, click download, and I don't want to do it as a PNG because that would give me each separate page would be its own PNG file. I don't want that. I want it to be a PDF. That's what I want to do as a slider. So I come over here and I click that down arrow and I have other different choices. And I always like to choose PDF print, not PDF standard. That's a smaller, not quite as nice resolution. So I go for the PDF print because it's high quality and multi-page. It's going to be 5 pages. I just download that and it should go rather quickly. So then let's have a look at it. And there it is. Looks real nice. Of course, wouldn't be a mixture of different pages, but you get the idea. So now let's come over here and get that into LinkedIn. I'd click start a post, and here's what's odd. There is no choice for slider. It's not slider, it's a document, but I call it a slider. So what you do is you click start a post, and then you choose this one here. And then you choose your file, which is this guy, the PDF. Give it a title. So I'll just put it as Jillian's test slider. We see that it's 5 pages. I can have a look at it and kind of see how that's going to look in LinkedIn. Looks really nice. So, going with those dimensions, I think really helps. Then I click done, and here's my title. Shows me how many pages it is. 1 of 5. And again, I can look at it, scoot it along, see if I like the way that it looks. And I might go back and maybe change some things, knowing that the the little arrows cover up some of my text. So I might want to go back and reformat that once I see how that is. And at this point, I would just go ahead, type in my description to go with the post, hashtags, of course, and then click post, and away you go. And what you have as the end product is these cute little sliders that now just zoom along, and away you go. One last tip. What if you say, well, you know, Jillian, you had a slider the other day that was a little bit different because it was square. And I liked the square one because it took up a lot more space. So let's just go have a quick look at that. Here we go. So this is a square slider. So how did I do that? All I did was I resized it because I have Canva Pro. So I'm able to resize. And I just went 1200 to 1200 and it resized my post. And now it's a square slider. So of course I can, make everything bigger, put this up here, bring her down here, and just spread it out, make it bigger. So that's the idea. So decide beforehand if you want to have the square size. If you do, just make it 1200 by 1200 instead of 1200 by 630. That's pretty easy peasy. I don't think the nice sort of presentation style ones come up when it's square, only when it's that rectangle look. So that's a little bit different too. You don't see those. Maybe if you just do presentations, let's see if that works. Presentations. They're animated though, so those are going to kind of turn into videos, so it's not quite the same. Yeah, those are all going to be videos. It looks like you don't get all those templates. That's the trade-off. Unless you have Canva Pro, then make it the 1200 by 630 and then resize it at the end. So I hope that helps, and enjoy making sliders.